Alright, welcome to another deck highlight video. Today we're going to be showcasing the new OTA buff, specifically Spectrum's buff of going from a 6-5 to a 6-7. It's not the most crazy buff in the world, but I think it's enough that she might be better in a lot of scenarios because the lane that you're specifically playing Spectrum is now going to be bigger. Like a 6-7 is almost Chavez, right? Like, it's not anything to scoff at. Like it's a lot of power, and then considering the ongoing cards get +2, she can easily be a big double-digit card, racking up 15-ish power in a game, which is very good. So what I was looking at is a deck that I've been messing around with in my mind for a while, which is an ongoing Surfer deck that uses Spectrum and Surfer. Because Magik is a 3-cost, we can give ourselves a turn 7, so that means on turn 6 we could Surfer, and then on turn 7 we can Spectrum, or vice versa, depending on the scenario. So we have a lot of good tech cards here, or just good ongoing cards. We have Ant-Man as a really good 1/4 cost, assuming we fill the lane. We have Goose, preventing our opponents from playing big cards into a location. And we have Mobius, preventing them from getting cost reductions. All three of these cards are ongoing cards, so they're all getting hit by Spectrum in a positive way. We then have Brood as the classic Surfer combo. We have Dazzler, because Brood is going to be filling lanes, and Ant-Man already wants us to fill lanes, so for filling lanes successfully, Dazzler will be a 3/6 in most games, which is really good on rate. We already talked about Magik. We have Mr. Fantastic, who's another just good ongoing card, can be a 3/6 if you play him in the middle location. And then the classic Surfer, Captain America is an interesting one, specifically paired with Brood, because that gives +1 to all the Broodlings and fills the lane. And then we have everyone's favorite hate card, Jean Grey. The typical way this will be played would be Jean Grey into Brood on 4, but even if we can't do that, we're fine. We could set up our Wong into that lane, so we could go Jean Grey, Wong, and then we can do our Silver Surfer stuff in that lane if we have to. Our deck is really good at getting wide. The bigger issue, and this is the typical issue in most Surfer decks, is it's difficult to get tall. So what this deck does well is it prevents decks that want to get tall from getting tall in a lot of locations by having Jean Grey and Goose. And it really is good at getting extra wide, and Spectrum adds the extra height that we need from her now being a 6-7 and being the largest card by a large margin in the deck, which helps us get tall in a lane if we need to. But anyway, that's it for the deck intro. Let me know if you guys enjoy by leaving a comment and like, and subscribe for more future deck highlights. I'll see you in the gameplay. I'm going to be doing something a little different with this one. This is a brew that I've been messing around with in my mind for a bit. I've never actually play tested it, I've play tested like versions of it, but never this specific one. So you guys are gonna be seeing the raw, like me messing with the deck, seeing what I think feels good, what doesn't feel good. Just get like a little glimpse into my mind, I guess, if that makes sense. So we'll see how well we do. I think I want a Jean Grey Brood left, and then like Dazzler Goose middle maybe. Sounds kind of like a good playline to me. And then I could like Captain America Silver Surfer middle. Maybe not. I don't know. I kind of want to snap. I don't know. I think I'm gonna snap. Because depending on what their deck is, this could really shut them down. I mean, like, I guess they could Enchantress, but if they Enchantress Jean Grey, that's like whatever. Jean Grey is this tier kind of like as an annoying heat card. So we'll see. Yeah, we're not goosing, we're Mobiusing because, yeah, that's good. It's real good. Armor. So that means they're 1 costs now. So if they don't play them out now, they're never gonna play them out. Moral of the story here. Yeah, Dazzler will be a 3/6, which will be good. Just like on her own, not counting the Captain America buff. I don't know if I want Captain America. Okay, so they no longer have the benefits of 4 cost. This is a 3/6. It's like the exact same. I guess it would have been better to have 2 Captain Americas. It's my bad, I guess. This is +8, right? Yeah. So this ties here. And then we go up a lot in middle. They have priority, which is generally speaking good. It's fine. Unless they have like a Captain America or something on left. Yeah. Big win. I mean, that's just Surfer being good at what it does. So, easy game 1. Alright, hopping into game 2, we have a Magik, which is good. We also have Wong. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, that was one of the cards we needed. So, you love to see it. I think we Magik middle. We definitely Magik middle. I kind of want to snap because this deck doesn't run Cosmo or Armor. Or Cosmo or Enchantress, sorry. Because I think I want a Wong and then Dazzler. Yeah. I think we are in a very good position. Because we really shouldn't be like Shangable either, honestly. I am not too concerned. I think we can generate a lot of power. And if the second Wong gets killed by Hala, it's fine. Like, we don't want that to happen, obviously, but it's not really that big of a deal if it happens. Okay. Go middle. Ooh, that's huge. Okay. A Dazzler here, Mobius here. Mobius is just for stats and an ongoing, essentially. Just kind of a warm body. I'm thinking, hold on. Is that correct? Probably. I think this is fine. It's a lot of big dead pools here. We might be dead. Now that was ideal. So we might not be dead, actually. We'll have to see. I don't think we become Shangable here, which is something good to note as well. I'm staying. just to see things out. Like, probably losing, but this is, like I said, we're learning the deck. So, want to see how things go. Okay, so who is Spectrum hitting? This is 16 power left plus 7, so 23 left. We lose left. Which is the same here. We go up middle by a decent amount. But it doesn't matter because they just like shove Deadpools everywhere. And then we go up for... We had 16 power right. Oh wait, these get plus 4s. We actually would go up right, technically. But yeah, we're not gonna stay. Because they staffed, we're not saying. And they're gonna be saying snap because they're classic destroy deck. Yeah, I mean, when they get like the perfect hand with really good bounces, it's tough. But I mean, our deck was like fine, really. Like, what, this is probably one of like, what, how many decks I could outscale it? I don't know. I'm not too concerned and not wanting to make changes at the moment, at least. I will say though, with the Spectrum buff here, I was really hoping that they made her give +3 to ongoing cards, because I think that would have been a lot more of a fun buff to Spectrum. I can understand why they didn't do that, but I'm sad that they didn't do that. I will say that much. I don't know what I want to do. Kind of want to like brood right. But I don't know. What I want to do is turn off Shuri's Lab. Because they just snapped because of Shuri's Lab, so we're gonna not let that play out. Just get that out of here real quick. So we're gonna Wong right because that sets us up into a lane for Surfer Spectrum. Which is fine. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I want to do next turn. I'm looking at Rude right maybe, with maybe a Mr. Fantastic middle or like a Goose middle. If I pull Goose. God, I really want to pull Goose here. Ant-Man's fine. Yeah, I think we do this. And then we probably just Mr. Fantastic middle, Surfer left, I would say. Elsa only gives +2 now, so this is a little bit less potent. The Goose isn't really that helpful, which is meh. I kind of want to do this because then, and then Surfer left, because then we can Ant-Man middle, Spectrum left next turn. And this will kind of put them in like a really awkward scenario, I feel like. I don't think they have anything big, so the Goose doesn't really matter, but the Goose is just a warm body I needed in place. What the heck does that do? Okay. It's weird that they don't give like a symbol for the Nico Minoru. Like, oh, this is what this specific Nico Minoru does. We're gonna have a lot of power left in middle, right? Because we're gonna go up to 14 plus 8, so 22 left, which is decent. And then these are all gonna be 4s, so we have 12 to 14 plus 16, so 30 power middle. I don't think they can beat that, as well as competing into the bishop lane. Maybe they can. I don't know. I don't really know how numbers work. Maybe they can. I didn't realize how big their kitty prides were. Oh. If I would have... I could have missed her fantastic middle, I guess. I don't know. Like, once again, it feels like unlucky locations. Like, I'm playing an Elsa Kitty Pride deck that got cloning vats. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels weird, I guess. Alright, hopping into the next one. Hopefully we can get not, like... I don't know, it just feels like we've been getting screwed on location variance. It has not been our friend. If we get Brood, I'm fine with playing Jean Grey on 3. Well, it doesn't matter, it's Thanos. Mobius is fine. Probably want a Magik, a location. Probably not Mount Vesuvius. I probably want to use Mount Vesuvius. Yeah, okay, we're gonna Magik right. We're gonna Jean Grey middle. And then Magik right? Well, the thing is. Okay, so I want a Jean Grey to prevent a Professor X happening. But I also want Magik. I think I have to Jean Grey to prevent the Professor X. Or, like, if not prevent it, just force them into this lane. Okay. Can't Professor X on 4. I had no way of knowing if they had the time stone, was the thing. And then I think we just... Wong here... I really don't want a Magik middle, though, is the thing. Okay. Well, they got me covered with that. So I'm more okay with Magik. Probably. Yeah, that's just like really good. I think I'm fine with this, and then I need to figure out what I want to do. Because we only have 2 3 costs, but we have 4 ongoing cards. It's whatever. Okay. So we do have another turn to work with, so it's probably I don't know. It feels like a Spectrum mobile middle play. It's what it feels like. And then I could like Brood left. Surfer right, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna go with this, see how it feels. Zombie Blue Marvel. Sick. That's what I want. This is what my gut says. Let's put me at 4-4 here. Be 4-3. Okay, what this is a 3-6 effectively. This would be a 3-4. Or but it'd be getting +2 twice. These are the exact same actually. Is how that works out. So that's just technically more power. You also get +2 power there, which is, or we get +4 power here, which is cool. Not that they can really add that much more power. Do they have Thanos? It's gonna be unfortunate if they do. No, they don't. Okay. Let's go. Much needed win here. Yeah, I didn't snap because we lose if they had Thanos in hand. Like if they had anything bigger than Shang, we lost. I mean, like, it's hard to believe that Shang was the best thing they had, really. But it is what it is. Take the win and leave. All right, hopping into another one. We're 50-50 on the day so far, so you know, it's not that bad. So Goose is just like objectively worse in this scenario, but it's also kind of funny, is the thing. I think we Captain America Wong. I want a Goose Throne World really, but I don't really think the play line has it out for me. Yeah, I mean that's fine. We know they have Cosmo, but the Cosmo is lined up with our Wong, so we're chilling. Do I want to snap into this? I don't really think I'm like overly confident right now, so I don't think I want to snap right now. Shit, it's not what I wanted to do. I kind of just want to like do this. Like, I kind of want to do that. Oh man, I like really want to do this. And then Spectrum next turn, and then just like play my hand the following turn is really what I want to do. I think I'm gonna. Because they can't do anything about the Jean Grey because the Cosmos set up. And if they are like big play here is that they're Enchantressing, like I'm fine. Okay. Yeah, I think I just want a Spectrum right. Whale. Yeah, you're right, Spectrum. Those are the only 3 ongoing cards. Just ignore the other 3. Fuck them. Who needs them? What? Yeah, I do this, and then whatever 3-drop I get, Surfer. Hopefully, the whatever 3-drop we get is Brood. That would be pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I hadn't considered that one. Honestly, Dazzler right would be kind of sick. Okay, so the question is, can they beat this one's left? This one's left. This is a Soulstone? Shit, this does not win left. This is 12 plus 2, 14 minus 4, so 10. We can do that. Because this pops the Ant-Man off, which is big. And then this buffs 2 cards here, 1 card here. Let's go. Big dub. They thought they were doing something with that Cosmo. They ain't doing anything, alright? They ain't doing anything. I mean, I think we generally played that. I generally played that well. I played it well, except for the part where I ignored Space Stone into Cosmo. I don't really know what was going in my mind there, but not that. That's for sure. But, I mean, hey, it was a decent win. We made a good play at the end, I think, to catch our opponent off guard, so we did well. Alright, hopping into what will probably be the last game. I would generally say that I'm pretty happy with how well this deck is playing, actually. It has, I feel like, a lot of good tech cards in it, like cards that are just annoying to play around. I want a Jean Grey middle. Jean Grey, Brood middle. So I think that it generally feels good. Like, the Jean Grey hate, I think, is a very underappreciated hate. And I know that Jean Grey middle is bad because they have, like, everything set up middle. But I don't want them to be able to play, like, Deadpool repeatedly middle. So that's why I want a Jean Grey middle. I think I want a Brood next turn. And then Mobius Magik, right? But I think it's generally pretty good. And I'm not really sure that the magic, or the, not magic, the Spectrum buff is necessarily the reason it's doing so well, right? I think it's just the Spectrum buff is making me play Spectrum and it feels good. Like I said, this is something I've been tweaking with for a while. I think a cool tech card to add here would be having Cosmo in here somewhere. Just because you have good hate, and then you're obviously not playing Cosmo into your own Wong lane, so it's like whatever, really, right? Like, you're not really that affected by the fact that you have it. Did he just skip a turn? I kind of want to snap, but I feel like they might retreat. I think I'm gonna snap. The thing is that Jean Grey, like, isn't really Or I guess it's like extra strong into destroy, huh? Because they like if they want to play cards in the middle, like they're gonna keep destroying cards and like kind of screwing themselves a little bit. I don't know. Because right, like the Venom is what I was expecting, but now they're in an awkward scenario unless they're like setting up a Zola maybe. Is that Deadpool? This could still be a Zola setup. I'm really hoping we pull Ant-Man. I'm not gonna lie. That's my logic right now is I really want to pull Ant-Man. If they Zola, we're in an annoying scenario. Not unwinnable, just like, eh. Okay, so I guess they aren't in a Zola scenario, which is good. I kind of want them to feel pressured to try and contest middle. Like, I want them to feel like, oh, they have to play out enough power middle to, like, win it. Is there a world that that's better? This is 8 power or 6 power plus 2. I don't think there's a world that's better. We're adding 4 power here to put us up to 17. They have to play 7 power left and play 5 power middle, 6 power middle. I lied. My numbers were very wrong. So okay, but my logic was correct on. I didn't think that the power that this was adding right mattered, which is why I was leaning towards the 2/3 cost left being the better play. Hindsight would have been not playing around the Ant-Man and instead playing around just playing like all my 3 costs and Surfer on this turn. But like if I would have had Ant-Man this turn, I could have played Ant-Man here or here, most likely here, and added 6 power, so I would have been at 20. So that was the logic with where I was thinking there. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this kind of different kind of deck, let me know in the comments and leave a like, of course, and subscribe for more of these off-meta decks and some more fun draft battles that we're doing. And I'm going to start doing some other games, specifically Shell Shock in the future, so if you're interested in me for not just decks, check out those videos too. There should be one going up in the next 2 or so days. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one.